Follow the 2021-22 Premier League season on the OneFootball app, with breaking news stories, match stats and live scores. Get customized push notifications to receive team news, goal alerts and more. Download it for free, the link is in the description. The strong start to the season continues with a score of 75 points in Gameweek 4, which sees a rise to up inside the top 100,000. There were some good scores all round in defence, with Luca Digne the only man to let the side down. Luke Shaw ranked joint top amongst all players with a total of 2 big chances created, while his 4 attempted assists could only be bettered by Alexander Arnold amongst defenders. Mo Salah opened scoring against Leeds with his 100th Premier League goal, and only Sadio Mane recorded more than his 2 big chances amongst midfielders during the game week. On another day, the Senegalese international could have had 2 or 3 more goals, all from chances created by Diogo Jota, who produced a game week high figure of 1.27 expected assists. No player provided more than his 6 attempted assists, while only Luke Shaw could match his 2 big chances created. West Ham failed to register a big chance in a game for the first time this season, having created 11 over the first 3 game weeks. Michail Antonio was shown a second yellow card for a rash challenge in stoppage time at the end of the second half, and will now face a 1-match suspension. The decision to bring in and captain Cristiano Ronaldo paid off after his homecoming brace against Newcastle. Only Sadio Mane racked up more than his 1.49 expected goals during the game week. So let's move on to the transfer plans ahead of a Friday evening Game Week 5 deadline. We're definitely nearing the point where a wildcard will be needed with this squad, but the plan is to try to hold out until Game Week 8. The initial plan was to upgrade Daniel Amartey with the free transfer, possibly to a Wolves or Leeds defender. But given the lack of depth on the bench, Michail Antonio is now likely to instead make way after his sending off. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is sidelined for 2 to 3 weeks, so it's really between Raul Jimenez and Patrick Bamford for the replacement, as outlined in this week's watchlist video. Both sides have great upcoming fixtures in the long term, but I prefer Leeds for the next 3 game weeks, from an attacking perspective. Wolves' next opponents Brentford have been impressive defensively so far, only beaten by Man City for expected goals conceded, while Southampton look to have tightened up as well, restricting Man United and West Ham to just a single goal between them in their last 2 home matches. Leeds take on a Newcastle side that have conceded the most goals and the most expected goals so far this season, before home ties with West Ham and Watford. But as usual, I will be waiting until later on in the week to confirm the transfer. There is some fear of a potential injury for Bamford after he was heard complaining about his hamstring in a post-match interview, but hopefully it was just a bit of cramp. So with all that in mind, here's how the team is set to line up for Game Week 5. Robert Sanchez is looking good, with 2 clean sheets in 4 matches so far. Surprisingly, his Game Week 5 opponents Leicester have actually recorded the 2nd lowest expected goals figure this season, with only Watford faring worse. The Foxes have amassed 4 big chances, only Spurs, Norwich and Watford have managed fewer. Alexander Arnold and Luke Shaw continue to offer the best attacking potential amongst defenders, ranking 1st and 2nd for big chances created this season respectively. The Liverpool right-back has racked up 20 attempted assists, 7 more than any other player across all positions. Luca Digne is far more of a concern however. He ranks joint 3rd for attempted assists amongst defenders with 9, but has failed to create a single big chance. 21 defenders compared to his 0.26 expected assist figure, further outlining the lack of quality in the chances he's created. But with Aston Villa and Norwich up next, he's unlikely to make way before the wildcard is played. The midfield is looking fairly light this week, with Josh Brownhill coming into the 11 in place of Vladimir Sofal, in anticipation of West Ham conceding against United. He's not known for scoring many goals, but the Burnley midfielder forced a save from Jordan Pickford in Game Week 4, and arguably should have done better from the position he was in. Arsenal rank amongst the bottom 3 teams for expected goals conceded this season, with only Newcastle allowing more than their 14 big chances conceded. Saïd Benrahma hasn't recorded a big chance involvement since Game Week 2, producing 3 shots and 3 attempted assists in the last 2 game weeks. But with fixtures against Leeds and Brentford to come after this weekend, selling him for a hit is questionable. The short-term appeal of Diogo Jota and Mason Greenwood is one of the main reasons for delaying the wildcard at this point. Both players have good fixtures in the next 2 game weeks, but carry doubts over the longer term. They each rank amongst the top 5 midfielders for shots in the box this season, with 9 and 8 respectively. Joining potential new signing Patrick Bamford up front will of course be Cristiano Ronaldo. After just one game, the Portugal international ranks amongst the top 5 forwards for non-penalty expected goals this season. West Ham rank 11th for expected goals conceded, but only 4 teams have restricted opponents to fewer shots. This week there's much more of a debate between Salah and Ronaldo for the armband. Crystal Palace have fared better than you'd expect defensively so far. Despite conceding 5 goals, they rank amongst the top 4 teams for expected goals conceded, and only Brentford and Man City have allowed fewer big chances than their 3. But the way Liverpool brush past Leeds with ease offers reassurance. The Reds rank joint top with Man City for big chances this season, with 16, and are top for expected goals. Meanwhile, the Egyptian King ranks joint top with Antonio for shots on target, and has averaged 9.5 points per game so far. Salah at home against mid to lower table opposition tends to be a winning combination, so he's set to wear the armband as it stands.